Hi friends, welcome to NinaYogaNow YouTube channel. I'm Nina and this is a short and sweet 30 minutes power core. So we will focus on our core and also is a weightlifting style yoga. So I have here 3 and 5 pounds, but feel free to have heavier or lighter weights or no weights at all. Other than that, all you need is your mat, strap, and blocks, depending on your level of flexibility. Once you grab it all, join me on the mat. All right, let's get started. We will start all the way into our backs. Slowly come down into a Savasana position. Relax your legs, relax your shoulders, and maybe close your eyes. Allow yourself to arrive into the mat, to be present not only physically, but also on your mind. Take a big breath here, inside out. One more big breath. Inside out. And maybe before we start, you set an intention for this class, whichever it is. Take this time just for you. Next inhalation, open your eyes. Let's get started. Knees come all the way into the chest. Give a nice hug in. Allow your low back to give a nice stretch. Relax the shoulders and make sure that you have a nice neutral spine on your neck. Next inhalation, choose whichever leg you're going to start with. You hug the knee into your chest, really squeezing in. Well, the other leg will come all the way up. Spread the toes. Now, one important thing from all this workout we're doing, I really need you to squeeze your belly in towards the floor. So if you try to come with your fingers on the side, you have all the low back pressing down, okay? So let's go for 5, going down with the leg, either 45 or low, and up. More 4, inhale down, exhale left. More 3, and 2, feel the mobility on your hips. And last one. Now, as we go down, choose which position. Can be 45, it can be low, one that you can hold. Squeezing, keep squeezing that into the chest, release the hand. You can have a hand on the side of your head or on the side of the hip, palms facing up. We're going for those crunches. So left, shoulder blades out of the floor, and knee keeps squeezing in. It's almost like you're trying to kiss the knee, right? Let's go for 20, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, 10. Try to make sure you're squeezing that belly towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 last 10. Hold it up. 10, 9, good job. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax both knees in. Other side. Enough to feel already that core working, right? Squeeze that chin in. Flex the foot, maybe activate your foot. Let's go for 5. Exhale to lift. And maybe really paying attention on any tension that you feel on your hip flexors. More 3. Exhale to lift. 2. And last one. Now choose the position you need with your leg. It can be all the way up to the sky if that feels better. Now let's lift. Squeeze, squeeze. Now 20 times pulsing up and down. 20, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One more 10, yogis. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. A little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Last 10. Holding. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Give a nice roll on those knees. Good job, yogis. Next one, Pada Konasana here in that supine position. So soles of the feet together. And right now, just allow your knees to fall, the nice arch on the back. We are just open the hips for a little bit. Okay? Maybe you close your eyes, take this as a recover if you need to. Next inhalation, we'll lift the legs up. The toes are together. We have a diamond shape with the legs. And again, tailbone is in, but belly button is pressing into the floor. Okay, so we're going down and up, down and up. Okay, down and up. Arms can be overhead or the palms can be down into the floor. Now, this is just a little bit of range of motion, right? I'm not tapping the toe on the floor, but I can tap and lift and do just small movements right here as long as my low back is not lifting out of the floor. Okay, so you're really feeling on not only on that low belly, but also start feeling on that inner thigh working, right? Pressing the toes strong against each other. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, and 1. Straight the legs up, give a nice shake. So now, knee and hip in alignment will connect to the low belly. And now the arms will come overhead. Remember, pressing. We will connect towards the breath. So inhale, opposite leg and arm come out. Exhale, come in. So out and in, out and in, out and in. So keep going. Make sure you're pressing the low belly. So those dead bugs, they are really good for your core and for your hips as well. We will modify this, but feel free to stay right here, okay? So we're doing both arms now, and you will understand why. So as you go, keep moving and keep pressing the low back on the floor. The last 10 we're doing, maybe you're lifting the shoulders out of the floor, the shoulder blades, just like me. So lift, up and close. For 10, 9, we got it, 8, exhale, 7, 6, 5, almost there, 4, keep squeezing, 3, 2, burning, right? Last one, hug everything in, enough to feel, right? Still working to the low belly, relax your head, relax the shoulders. Here we go. We will straight one leg out and bring it in. So it's almost like you can point the toes, drawing a semicircle with the leg and bring it in. Okay? Out and in. Keep pressing the low back into the floor. So this is the first option. Let's go for the second one. The feet can be together, will be a little bit harder. Still connecting to the low belly. Let's go 20, 9, 8, we got it, 7, 6, 5, 4, pressing the low back, 2, last one, shake it out, bring everything in, give a nice shake. Now, let's go all the way into a seated position, roll into a tabletop. Let's give a nice stretch on those abs, shoulder and wrist in alignment, knee and hip in alignment. Spread the fingers on the floor, pressing from the knuckles. Big inhale for your cow pose, tailbone out, belly reaching for the floor, squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, cat, tailbone under, shoulders reaching for the sky. One more big inhale for your cow, trying to squeeze the back body. Exhale for your cat, squeezing the front body. Last one, give a nice row and exhale. Next inhalation, tuck your toes, press your hips back and high, downward facing dog. Make sure you actively pressing the floor away with your hands. Shoulder blades rolling towards the side. And eye gaze can be towards your knee or towards your belly button. The knee can be bent, legs can be straight. But remember, you want to bring that tailbone out. Really trying to feel that stretch on the back of your leg, from your glutes to your low back. Next inhalation, right leg lift all the way up through leg dog. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot between the hands. And next inhalation, pressing from the front leg, crescent lunge all the way up. Exhale, hands into the heart center. Good job, yogis. From here, make sure you have a nice foundation. Your hips are in alignment, tailbone under, so you're feeling that stretch right here on those hip flexors. Soft bend on the front knee. Now slowly bring your chest forward. 80% is on that front leg. And now bring the back leg all the way up to the chest as you lift the chest. From here, we will exhale, twist towards the knee. As you squeeze the knee into the midline, you squeeze the chest towards the side and bring it back. Okay, let's go. 10, 9, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, find the balance, 3, 2, last one, stop it here. Now, right hand, go towards the left leg, and other hand straight all the way back. Feel that nice stretch here. If you want to straighten the leg, make a little bit more active, big breath here. Next inhalation, this left leg will go all the way back, but chest and hips is still squared towards me. Half moon. Good job. Keep your eye gaze down into an unmoving spot. We will try to touch our fingertips on the floor. Lots of core here on this balance and lift. More 2, down and lift. Last one, down and lift. Soft bend on the right knee. Warrior 2, we go. Smooth, right? Make sure heel and heel in alignment, front foot towards the front of the mat. Just a soft bend on that front knee. Arms towards the side. Just feel the hips opening here for a second. Big breath in. Exhale, hands into the heart center. Lift both legs straight. Heels and toes out, goddess position. So tailbone under, knees is squeezing out. This is the part that maybe you will want your weights. So grab your weights. So the option here is to cross your weights just to have a little bit heavier, just grab 1/8. So one hand will be on the side of your ear, back of your skull. We will bring down and up, feeling the squeeze of those obliques. So let's go up. Try to go full range of motion. Maybe you get almost close to the floor. So down, up. Let's go for 12, 11. Exhale to lift. 10, 9, 8, don't move those hips. 7, good job. 6, 5, not bad, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight those legs, shake it out, other side. So same thing, just make sure if you're using both weights that you are crossing them and have a nice grip on them, okay? Sink a little bit lower. Let's get a little bit harder here on the quads, right? So down, up. So 12, 11, 9, 8, good job. 7, 6, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight, changing. So this time, one hand will be down, palms facing on the side. So it's almost like if you were right here, the palms are facing each other. Sink a little bit more. The other arm will lift up to sky and now press towards the side as we go up. So down, up. Spread those toes to find a balance. For 7, 6, and change the way if you need. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Straight out. My quads are on fire. Now other side, same thing. Chest and hips is still square towards the side. So we go out and in. Okay? Out, in. For 7, 6, exhale to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight out, toes towards me, while leg forward fold. Relax, yogis. Take this as your break, but also as a stretching for your hamstrings, for your glutes. One more big breath. Inhale, fly back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart center. And now here we go on the crescent lunge on the other side. So pivot the back heel, trying to really straighten that back leg and bring the tailbone under. We'll bring the knee into the chest and do our twist for 10 times. So shift the weight forward, slowly lift that back leg, knee into the chest, find the balance, twist. So remember, active exhale, bring hands still in the heart center, squeeze the shoulder blades and into the midline. So back out and in. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, find a balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one we hold. Now here we go. Left hand grabbing the right knee and the right hand reaching back. Really feeling that twist. And if you want to straighten the leg, good job there. One more big breath. Bringing this right leg all the way back for our half moon. Find your balance. Eye gaze down, pressing the hips towards the side, hips and chest square towards me. 3 times, maybe we tap or go a little bit lower. Up, up, find the balance. Swing it here, right? More 2, slowly down. Really using the core. Last one. Soft bend on the front knee, adjust yourself as you need on that warrior 2 position. Really strong here. Just feeling those hips opening, right? The chest. One more big breath. And hands into the heart center. Now slowly, heels in, toes out, goddess position. We'll lift a little bit. Exhale, sink. Out and in. That's it. Simple as that right now. We're just letting the legs burning for a second. Up and down. Up and down. Slowly straighten the legs. Grab your weights and bring your feet hip width. So toes or side of your pinky toe in alignment with the side of your hip. We're going for a squat position, so the hips will press all the way back, chest forward. Hands into the heart center. I know, right now. From here, same thing we did. From pressing back into the lunge and coming up, we are doing same thing here. Exhale, down to that squat and in. Okay, let's go. Down, controlled movement. We are not jumping. If you want to make a little bit faster and jump, just make sure to be using controlled movements so you're not damaging your knees, right? Exhale, exhale, inhale down, exhale, squeeze a little bit more, exhale, more two, last one. That's it, yogis. Stop down into a squatted position. Make sure your knees and mid-toes are in alignment. Hips are pressing back. Hands into the heart center. Now, right here, the arms will come towards the side. Okay? Tuck your chin in. I want you to focus on your shoulder blades. They will be squeezing every time you lift. As you lift, wrist and shoulder in alignment. Okay? Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release the weights on the floor. Forward fold, relax, give a nice shake. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart center. We're going on the side of our mat. Slowly coming down. Soles of the feet together. Just give a nice shake here around your knees to relax. Your hips to open. Now, it is time to go back to those workouts, right? So from here, you have the feet flex, knee, ankle, and hips in alignment. Now, check this. I have my back flat, but I'm not too much engaged. I don't feel deep on my core. But now if I bring the tailbone under, it's almost like, now I feel my core engaging, firing up together with my quads a little bit, okay? So that's what we will work right now. So find that position, the tailbone slide out. Now hands on the side, we'll slide a little bit down and up. Okay, control movement. Down and up. Belly in and up. More, 3, up, 2, up. Last one, we got it, and up. Next one you go, the lowest you can hold, the back is flat, tailbone is a little bit out, is to engage to the low belly, and the chest is open. Really shaking, right? So you know the position that you can stay. From here, it will be option to grab the weights, or you can just be right here. So here you go, if you're grabbing the weights with me, I'm using the light weights right now. So here you go, shoulder, elbow in alignment, flat wrist, wrist and elbow in alignment. Again, to the same position we were before, the lowest we can go, chest open, we go out and in. So don't compromise your form. If you need to be a little bit higher, that's totally fine. Out, in, out, in. As you open, squeeze the shoulder blades and bring it in. A lot of balance coming up, right? So if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you lift the heels out of the floor. A lot of muscles working together. Let's go. More. 5, 4. We got this. We are together in this. More. 2. Last one. Relax. Toes of the feet together. Butterfly position. Just give the nice stretch right here. Our second round, we'll bring the arms overhead in cactus position. Okay? Here we go. So find the position, same thing again. If you need to be all the way tall, that's totally fine. Just remember tailbone out so you find that core working too. Palms facing forward, up and down, up and down. Option to straighten the legs or just bring the heels out of the floor. Here we go. Everything working, right? Let's go. More. 5, 4, 3. You see the shaking going too? And 1. Relax. Shake it out. Last 10. We do just small poses just to find the fire also on the arms. So for that, if you want to change for the 5 pounds, that's option. Nina's too much. Just don't do even the weights, okay? So here you go. The palms are facing you, shoulder row. Same position we were back then, right? So here you go. Find that spinal position that you're firing up the core. Tailbone is out, squeezing up and down. Let's go. Shoulders away from the ears. We have here 20 seconds going. And let me tell you, 20 seconds feels like forever sometimes. Can you keep squeezing? Yes, you can. Halfway done. Small, tiny, tiny pulses. Shoulder back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax all the way to the floor. Give a nice hug on those knees. Give a nice relax here. This is our break. We're going for a tabletop position. Just row. Back into that tabletop position. Right now, same thing, wrist and shoulder in alignments, pressing the knuckles on the floor. Tucking your toes and lift your knee out of the floor, tailbone under, engage towards the low belly for a second, big breath in. Now exhale, press your hips back and high for your downward facing dog. We've been here before. We'll start with the right leg. So the right foot, we will step the distance between foot and hand. If you need to come all the way up for that, that's totally fine. You have hips square forward, all toes facing forward, feet hip width distance. You can be right here, hands on the hips and hinge from your hips. Big breath here. Tuck your chin in to elongate your neck. If your flexibility allows you, fingertips on the floor. One more big breath. Try to keep squaring your hips, and maybe on the exhale you go a little bit lower. And maybe you can add on by flexing your foot. So front foot, the right foot flex, almost like your big toe is trying to reach for your forehead. Now slowly bring the foot back. Right foot will come into a 45-degree. Right hand can be all the way up again. Other hand reaching high. So I really want you to focus on the stretching of the side body. So if you want to press the hips a little bit back and bring your hands down, that's totally fine. Open the chest though, square the chest towards the side. We'll twist all the way towards the other side. So if it's too much for you, just don't do it. Try to not move the legs though, okay? So now the left hand will reach down. If you need a block right here to help you, and the other hand will reach in high. The other hand can either come and give a bind on your hip bones. Big breath here. And exhale back to center, step the feet in, and just change the side. Again, if you need to come up, so you can again re-square your hips, allow your shoulders to relax. Feel free to do so. Choose your modifications, choose your level, flex the toes. One more big breath here. It's the final stretches. Slowly release that front foot. Right foot will come 45, slowly pressing the hips slightly back, but trying to bring the chest and hip in alignment towards the side of the mat. Eye gaze can be up or down, depending on what makes you feel better on your neck. Always adjust for how it feels. Now we'll try to twist towards the other side, trying to keep the hips not moving, squeezing from the shoulder blades, okay? Good job, yogis. And if you need to lift, and this makes you feel a little bit more comfortable or better, feel free to do so. Use blocks. Slowly coming down. Feet together, sit on your sit bones. Straight the legs forward. Give a nice shake on those legs. We'll give a nice twist. So let's just start with the left leg. You bring into the chest. This is the first position. Second position, crossing towards the side. Third position, bring the other knee bend into the side glute, but both sit bones grounded on the floor, okay? Inhale, arms lift overhead. Try to elongate the spine. Exhale, hug that left knee into the chest with your right hand. And then the other one is twisting. Now back to center, this left leg will come into a cow face pose. So knees are stuck together. Let me show you on the front if you need. So they are stuck together. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Exhale, one hand reaching down. Doesn't matter which one, we're doing both sides. And give the nice side stretch. Okay. Back to center, swing other side. It's a really short stretch. Feel free to pause this video, stay longer on your stretching, whichever way feels good for you. And back to center. Remember, changing the legs, you straighten the legs forward, and now the other knee will come into the chest. Now it's my right knee. You can bend. Remember all the options. So now left arm will hug the right knee into the chest. And try to square your chest towards the side. Use the other arm to extend back if that feels better on the shoulders. But try to not press yourself into a twist. Squeeze the shoulder blades and try to make it active. Back to center, stack your knees together. Again, both sit bones are grounded. Inhale, arms lift overhead. And exhale, reaching towards the side. Just give it a nice stretch for a second. We work a lot of our abs. We want to give them a little love. And towards the other side. This also stretch our hips. It just feels so good on the low back. And back to center. Give a nice shoulder roll. You've made it through. Good job, yogis. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I see you next time here at my YouTube channel. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste.